Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another episode of Trout Spankings. We are coming to you from inside of the rolling garbage can. On today's episode, I'm going to be going bass fishing for maybe the last time this year. I don't know, it might be the last time I catch anything this year, if I catch anything. Main target's going to be largemouth and smallmouth bass. I'll take whatever I can get, though. Pickerel, friggin' white perch, yellow perch. There's even crappie in here, some big black crappies, so I'm going to be using a jerkbait. The temperatures have been cooling down over the last month in Massachusetts. It warmed up a little bit today compared to how it's been for the last week, but still, it's like 55. It's windy, mostly clear, partly cloudy. I'm going to be throwing a Provoke 106X jerkbait from 6 Cents Fishing. I'm back at the Big Bass Lake. From what I've heard, there's no more river herring in here, so I'm gonna kind of assume that they're feeding on small perch. Jerkbait for the cold weather, perch colored jerkbait to hopefully match the hatch if that's what they're eating. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna stop talking and get down there because I've only got 3 hours before I gotta be into work, so hopefully we can catch something in a short period of time. All right, folks, down here at the pond. Now, another reason I'm throwing the jerkbait is the water has cleared up significantly since the last time I fished here. So, pretty much using the same method I use all spring when I fish here. Old jerkbait, try to match the hatch. Now, there's also the potential I might catch some pickerel, but I'm fine with that. They get pretty big in here, so they can be fun to catch. Pretty windy. Oh, the herring still are here. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah. There's herring here. So, it's got to be fish too. I want to change my battery just to be safe. It's at 12%. We'll be back. All right, you guys, I switched my jerkbait to something that looks a little bit more like a herring. It's also more suitable for clear conditions. It's more of a clear condition color, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyways, I know I caught my PB largemouth on it at 7 pounds this spring, so it must do something right. Give it a try, see what we can do. Honestly, catching anything would be nice. It's been a pretty rough week. And just like that, the herring fry are gone. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, they're right here. Okay, toss out here. This is also, it's the skinny diver, I think it's called, skinny cutter from Berkeley, so it doesn't go as deep. And this is a pretty shallow pond with a lot of sticks in it, so something that stays a little bit more shallow is probably more ideal anyways, so I don't lose the dang thing. Still a good possibility I might lose it. There's a lot of crap to get stuck on out here. Bunch of little perch following it. Oh. Okay. I said I'd take anything, right? Well, that was actually kind of cool seeing the whole school come up, and actually the biggest one in the school grabbed it. They were all pretty small. Anywho, caught a fish. All right, keep it going. Oh look, I caught some pliers. It'd been funny if I didn't have my camera on. Yeah. Real funny. I've got like 20 perch following my jerkbait right now. Oh, something's following it. It's a school of perch, I believe. Yep. slaying the perch. You can just see the friggin' school of them coming up and following the jerkbait. I mean, I'd rather catch bass, but at least I'm catching something. Another perch on a jerkbait. Perch on a jerk and a perch on a jerk like Jeffrey Tubin did. Sorry, hope there's no Jeffrey Tubin fans in the crowd. He whacked the jerk like Jeffrey Tubin. Well, perch number 4, I believe. I don't know if this one's gonna make it, but I'm gonna let him go nonetheless. Too small to eat, and I don't trust to eat anything out of here anyway. Boom, right on top of the herring fry. Well, that's a little bit bigger of a perch. All right, it's not too bad. That's a pretty decent one. All right, biggest perch of the day, pretty decent size one. Being kind of finicky, I'm surprised. Another little one. A little one. Little doinker. Yep, another little doinker. Tiny little perch. Maybe I should have kept the perch imitation on. The bass might be feeding on the perches. Oh, dang. See the school still sitting down there. Dang, another stickfish. Biggin, biggin. Look at that, boom. Hell yeah. Biggest fish of the year. Boom. Beautiful colors on this one too. Off he goes. What? All right, try to catch a few more over here before I gotta go to work, which is soon. Oh crap. That's a pretty decent pickerel. Pretty decent sized pickerel. Say it's at least approaching 2 feet anyways. Pretty decent. Cool looking fish. Hit the jerkbait pretty hard too. So not a bad way to end the day before going to work. Prick. Look at all them dang herring fry. I don't even know if you guys can see him. Yeah, he'll be okay. Not the most graceful release, but trust me, he'll swim off. There he goes. Finally.
That's a decent perch. On a perch jerkbait. Cannibalistic perch. These things have got so many frickin' spines on them. Another perch, I believe. Oh no, that's a bassy boy. Okay, cool. It's a bassy boy. Well, far from being the biggest one I ever caught out of here, but it's not the smallest one either. I've caught smaller. All right, little bassy boy. Day number 2. So far I've got a perch and a tiny little bass. Cool deal. Look at all the herring around my feet. I am the lord of the herring. Surrounded by them. Still swimming around my feet. That's a pretty big perch. It's a good size one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather be catching trout, but I'm not going to complain about catching fish, especially it's a pretty decent sized perch. Well, you know, it's a pretty good perch when you can thumb it like that. Get the leaf out of his mouth. It's not bad. Ready to go already? Another perch, I believe. Yep, pretty decent one now. There. That's a good one. Well, it's not huge, but it's a pretty decent sized perch for around here. I hooked into one this morning that was a good 2 pounds, which is massive for around here. This is, you know, a little bit above average. Got a belly, look at eating all them herring fry. How are you getting them in your tiny mouth? I'm hungry. Alright folks, well I hope you enjoyed the video of me catching trash panfish. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't think yellow perch are trash fish, I like them. What people don't understand about yellow perches, they're highly predatory, they eat other fish, they even eat other perch. Day 2, I was catching them on a perch imitation, the Provoke 106X jerkbait from 6 Cents Fishing. First day, I was catching them on the Skinny Cutter 110 from Berkeley Fishing, blueback pattern. I caught my PB bass on this at 7 pounds. That's why I was throwing it there. But it was a perch fest, caught a whole bunch of perch both days. Didn't even add every perch into the video because I caught like 3 more on day 2 that were only about this big, so I wasn't gonna waste your time with that. Didn't really catch anything too amazing except for, you know, a decent sized pickerel and caught a little dink bass, but mostly perch. I mean, some of those perch were the same size as the jerkbait, so that just tells you how predatory they are. Delete big minnows. Anyways, dang it. I'm babbling. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you on the next one. Keep on spanking.